Hello, Big Red friends. This week we are going to participate in the Hour of Code, and this is something that is happening nationwide, meaning that not just kids in Muskegon are going to do coding, but kids all over the country are going to code too. So, what is coding? Well, coding is sometimes called computer programming and how we communicate with computers. And we do that by using the zeros and the ones, by using letters and numbers and symbols. And the code tells the computer what actions to take, and writing code is like creating a set of instructions. So, coders are the ones who make games and all sorts of computer apps and websites. Okay, so coding is very important. In order to participate this week, we are going to join code.org's BB8. And to be successful this week, we're going to need to snap our blocks together and run them. We're going to snap and run, snap and run. Okay, so as you see, we're going to begin here with the video. Now, I'm not going to show this to you, but you can watch this. We're going to go to the very first activity. And you're going to see here that this is my drawing or my picture of what I need to do. These are the blocks that will allow me to move. This is where I need to put them. And after I give my code command, the directional arrows, I am then going to run it. I'm going to play the code command that I give it. So I'm BB8. BB8 needs to collect his scrap metal, and every square is going to need one movement block. So BB8 needs to move 1, 2, 3. 3 squares is going to need 3 blocks. And then I want you to think about what way is he moving. He's moving that way. So point at the way he's moving and find the arrow that matches the way that you are pointing. I'm pointing to the right. I need an east movement. So when I do this, I have to snap my blocks together, and you'll even sort of hear a click. If it's not snapped, it's going to give you an error message and it's not going to work. So I'm going to snap. So that's 1. I'm going to snap again. So that's 2. And snap one more time. This has me running east 3 times. East, 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 east. 3 squares, 3 blocks. I snap and run. Here we go. Yes. I did it. I'm successful. I'm going to press continue. This will take me to puzzle 2. Puzzle 2 also needs me to get all the metal. And if I'm not sure what this is asking me to do, I can use the play button up top.
Get all the metal.
I need to get all the metal. So BB8 needs to move over, over. So let's do that. We need to move him over, over. Okay, that's this way, east, or to the right. And that puts me right here. Now, I have a choice. I can either move all the way down and move over again, or since I'm standing here, I can choose to move over one more time, this way. And then when I'm standing right here, I can move down, down. Every square needs 1 block. If I'm standing here, I don't count that one once I'm standing there. I move down, down. 2 more. Down, down. Oh, not snapped. Not going to work. You'll see it's even a different color. It's like a white, gray color. When they're snapped together, they're bright blue. And it needs to be snapped on the when run button so that when I run it, it moves. It will move in the code direction that you give it. These blocks are coding blocks. It will move in that direction, however many times you tell it. Here we go. Awesome. Now, I want to show you just a couple of things before I move on and let you try. One thing is that if I make a mistake, I'm going to need to use the reset button in order to put BB8 in the correct spot to reset the code. So let's just say that I'm going to move over, 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 and that's actually going to be wrong. It's not going to work right. So if I move over 3 times, and then I run it, remember, I'm not going to collect all the scrap metal if I just move over those 3 times. Watch what happens. Oh, it says keep coding. Something's not quite right. So I didn't get there. I didn't get all of my scrap metal. What I'm going to need to do is press the reset button, and that will put BB8 back to the starting point. And I can either take all of it off to delete it, or I can just look at my code and correct it. So this says over, over. Oh, I've got one too many. Now I can move that one off. And then I'm going to move down, down. Okay, down, down. And once I'm standing here, I'm going to move this way to the left. Left, left, or west, west. And that should do it. Here we go. Awesome. Great. All right. So 2 more things. Number 1, I've got this repeat button. So this will be very handy to me coming up. Okay. I'm not actually going to use it on this level. All right. I'm going to use it on a different level. Okay. This is the level where I think it would work just great. So I know BB8 is going to move down, over, and up. So with my repeat command, my loop block, I can make him move down using this block without having to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 down arrows. I can do that, but it's going to make my code really long. What the repeat button does is it allows you to repeat the direction. The arrow will go in on the inside, and then you have to tell it how many times to repeat. So what this says is move down, repeat, down, repeat, down, repeat, down, repeat, down, repeat, down, repeat. This says move down 6 times. So I'm standing here. I need to turn. I need to go over 1 more block, and then I need to move up. Okay, so I'm going to use another repeat block. I could just go up and just put them on there each time, but the repeat block is really great for when you have an action that needs to be repeated several times. Not for like 2 movements, for like 6 movements. It's really great. 2 movements, just use your 2 blocks. Okay, so let's go up. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to repeat the movement of up 5 times. So this says up, repeat, up, repeat, up, repeat, up, repeat, up, repeat, and there we are. So this is how we use the pink repeat or loop commands. Put the directional arrow inside and tell it how many times to move in that direction. Let's see if it works. Awesome. I did it. That is working great. So one other thing I want to mention is here at puzzle 9. This is the challenge puzzle. And what that means is you can choose to take the challenge and you can say, I'm ready, and you can try it. Or you can just skip it. You can say, nope, I'm not doing this one. And this one is quite the challenge. In fact, when you do this one, it is my recommendation that you move all the way down. You move over. You move all the way up. You move over and all the way down. And you could have repeat commands help you with that. Now, if you want to, you can just use your overs and your downs and your overs, which would be west here. And you can move down and you can move over, east, you can move down, you can move over, you can move down, you can move over, you can move down, you can move over. However you want to do it, that's fine. If it's too challenging for you, friend, move on to the next bubble. I don't want you to be frustrated. I want you to like what you're doing. And if it gets to the point where it makes you want to quit, maybe it's time to try a new puzzle. So friends, you can do this. You can be successful. I want you to give it a try. We're going to snap the blocks together and then we're going to run them. We're going to snap and run, and you can do it. Count the squares and give one blue block for every square you need to move. Okay, friends, we are going to participate in the hour of code. And to do the turn-in activity, one thing you're going to need to do is you are going to have to match the pieces on the right with their definitions on the left. And what that means is that if you move down or south, you are going to need this one to move down or south. S is south. If you move right or east, you are going to need to use the east block showing the right. If you move up or north, you are going to have to move up or north. The N is north. If you move left or west, you are going to have to move left or west. And that means our coding box is last. So I will use this one, giving instructions to a computer to complete a task. Why, yes, that is coding, to give instructions to a computer. Okay, friends, be successful, have fun. See you later.